Well, no one's really annoying. I keep using my Chromebook to make reviews instead of using my phone. Now that I've cleared storage off my phone with my Las Vegas video vlogs, I can technically use that for normal videos. It's just I don't get what's the big deal. Okay, yeah, that's official. I'm getting a new phone. Oh, one more back to another movie review on the channel. So yeah, I watched Venom last night in preparation for Venom: Let There Be Carnage coming out in theaters next month. So do stay tuned for a movie vlog of that. And I would be wearing my Venom shirt, but it's in the in the washing machine downstairs. But and funny story, I was supposed to make this review last year. Like, how many reviews was I supposed to make last year? Oh, I'll name a few: Bad Boys for Life, Birds of Prey, Joker, and a couple of other movies. Other reviews I was supposed to do last year, and I should probably make a video where I do a list of movies I wanted to see last year but were delayed to 2021. Like I've already seen two movies that I wanted to see last year that were delayed to this year. I mean, and those two movies I'm talking about are, I guess, A Quiet Place Part Two. Not that I mean, I wasn't interested. I mean, I did want to see that. Just don't know if in theaters, but if it said only in theaters, then yeah, the only way I have to see that was in theaters. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that those two movies are Black Widow and Quiet Place Part Two. I'm totally gonna be making a video of that. Just gotta find the right time. Check my schedule. But so yeah. Before I talk about my thoughts about this, let me just pretty much go back to 2018 and just where do I even begin? It's been like 3 years, I guess. I of course I found a teaser trailer which had to do with Venom. Like, they're making a Venom movie. Oh, let's go! When's it coming out? I got excited when I saw the teaser for Venom, and like I wanted to see what Venom would look like, since of course we didn't really have like a live action Venom, and that Venom is from Spider-Man 3, which I'll admit I was alright with that design as a kid, but now that I'm a teenager, probably am still with it. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to watch Spider-Man 3 again. I don't, or just look up an image or something. I don't know, but so yeah, I was really excited to check out Venom, and heck, that could have probably been my most, not most, but probably one of my anticipated movies for 2018. Then again, I didn't have a list. I mean, I of course there were movies I wanted to see in 2018, but I wasn't those people that had like a list. Like, for example, I have like a 30. I have like a top 30 list for movies I'm anticipating to see in 2022. But you'll get to see that video by the end of 2021. And I'll admit this. During class or back in middle school, while I'm just always distracted, but still doing work, but always distracted, doing drawing or looking up images to like, I'm gonna draw that. Yeah, I'll draw that. Avengers Infinity War. I just like to look up a bunch of stuff to draw or write or anything. I just always get distracted in class. Let's just say I always get distracted in class, whatever I do in class and everything. And I, of course, go to YouTube, actually. I mostly just go to YouTube. I mostly go to YouTube to just watch videos. I'll admit that. Well, I no longer can't do that now that they've updated their Chromebooks and everything. I have made a video where I talk about my thoughts how the school Chromebooks are useless to me, mainly because I can't add another account on there. But that's not the point. I'm getting off topic. The point is that I got a notification. Boom! I see a thumbnail of a face that looked familiar, and that'd be Venom. Like, is design? So I just watched the damn thing, and oh my god, I fell in love with that trailer. That trailer was not only epic, but his design, Venom's design. I could not imagine. I pretty much been trying to picture what he would look like, but his design, oh my god, I fell in love with it. It had to be one of the best designs It had to be one of the best designs or design, whatever you could call it, I had ever seen. And it is better than the design that we had for It's better than Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. The design, I mean, for Venom. But like, oh, that my hype got a whole just. I'm not even talking correctly. I'm all over the damn place. God, I really should have taken notes for this, but my hype got a whole lot higher because I was excited to check this movie out. And of course, the wait was worth it, which I'll get to that part later. And then we get a third trailer, which I didn't think we'd be getting a third trailer. Because usually we get like two trailers, which sometimes we get more or something. I don't know. I was a kid back then. was pretty much learning how we get trailers. Like I know how I'm now a bit of an expert. I wasn't back then, but I was learning how to be an expert in 2018. I was learning a lot of stuff throughout my little kid / preteen years or something. I don't know. I have not become a teenager fully till I guess 13 years old. But as I was saying, once we got this, once I checked out the third trailer. Yeah, that trailer was so much better than the second one. And best part about it, it showed another symbiote. And I'm like, wait, what the heck is that? Is that supposed to be that red dude? What's his name? Is his name Carnage or something? Is that supposed to be Carnage? I thought it was supposed to be red. I was confused at like, who's this? Is that supposed to be Carnage? Isn't he red? Am I losing my marbles or something? But like that shot where they're just by the end of the trailer where they're just and I noticed this because like I bet a few people didn't notice, but like I noticed that Colton Drake was wearing the Riot symbiote, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, the bad guy is, oh my god. And then people are like, and then YouTubers are like, sir, if you guys have not noticed this, and that is Colton Drake wearing the Riot symbiote. I'm like, oh my god, no one has not noticed this but me? God, I must feel so lucky. But they probably noticed it. I don't know. I was 12 years old back then. I was 12 years old around 2018, but still, I freaking love that trailer so much. And this is probably my most favorite part about Venom from both movie and the trailer. And it's where Venom is like, we will eat both of your arms and then both of your legs, and then we'll eat your face right off your head. So you'll be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind. Is it just me, or do I always keep staring at myself through there instead of at the camera? Like, look, camera, myself, camera, myself, camera, myself, camera, myself. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I guess I don't know. But still, that's probably my most favorite scene, and it still is to this day. I don't know why. I guess it's just a cool scene. And another good one from Venom, which was this. Eyes, lungs, spikelius, so many snacks, so little time. I'm not gonna do that tongue thing. No. But still, I badly wanted to see this movie. And I guess around 2018, I found out that you could see movies very early on Thursdays. And I'm like, wait, that's a thing? That's a thing? So, for example, if you guys want to see Venom the Carnage so badly, I said you should get tickets September 30th, because there should be tickets available to see it on September 30th, because like that's when you could see it early. I know it says October 1st, but you could see it very early, sometimes on Fridays. It depends what movie it is. But if it's Warner Bros., then no, you have to stay up till 12 to watch on HBO Max, or just see it. Still, it depends on what the movie is or something, but I badly wanted to see this movie, and I don't know if I said, no, I definitely said this. So when I in that video where I talked about my thoughts with Phase 4 movies, I said, like, I said something about examples for me getting hyped for Shang-Chi. Now, I didn't like learn any kung fu or anything, but I made a freaking custom suit of it. But why did I do it? Not because I wanted to do it badly, but I was getting so excited to see Shang-Chi. That's the same thing I was with Godzilla vs. Kong, but except I didn't like make a costume or anything. I drew a crap ton of drawings because I was so excited to check it out. I did the same thing with Venom. Like, I don't know how many drawings I drew for Venom. I still have those drawings, actually. Sadly, not with me. They're at my house. But where am I at? My house, but not the one I live in. This is my dad's house. I don't have my drawings, sadly. I'll show you guys soon, and I'll show you guys soon in 2022, sadly, since I won't be back home until summer 2022, which sucks. But still, I have those drawings. I have my Venom drawings. I just gotta find all of them, and then I'll make a video where I show you all of them, because like there are some drawings I'm very proud of. Like I even drew me and my brother as Venom, but blue and green. Like oh my god, I was so proud of my artwork of Venom. But I drew so many. Like, I drew so many Venom drawings because I was so excited. I even drew a Riot poster, basically the same one with Venom, Eddie Brock, but, you know, Colton Drake and Riot, because, like, I was so excited. I just could not stop drawing or talking about that. I could not shut up about Venom. Like, I was going nuts. Oh my god. I could not stop thinking about Venom. I was so freaking hyped. And I guess I probably tried one. I probably tried asking my mom if we would see it on a Thursday, but of course that's a school night or anything. So I figured we'd see it on a Friday, but that obviously did not happen. And yeah, I was a bit upset. And mom, maybe watching this. Yeah, if I was very upset at you for not taking me to see Venom on a Friday, I'm very sorry. I was a little brat back then. I don't even know if my mom's gonna be watching this video, but still. And also, thank you for, letting me go see Venom with my friends or something. Wait a minute, did she buy tickets for me and my friends or something? Good lord, it's been like 3 years and I can't remember much. I mean, I remember a few, but still, as I was saying, I'm getting off topic. So I eventually got to see it anyways. It was around October 6th, and I got to see it with my brother and our other friends, which were Gabe and Nathaniel. By the way, Gabe and Nathaniel are both brothers. Also, Gabe has been shown on the channel. So yeah, thought I'd show that, just randomly say that. But, so yeah, I pretty much invited my friends to see it with me, and funny story, I wanted to find something to show my excitement and appreciation for Venom. I pretty much had to go to the store with my mom and find I guess, a Venom shirt. I eventually found one, but it was so big. Like, the shirt was so big, it was not even my size, but I bought the damn thing anyways. And, funny story, there's actually a photo of this. I don't know if I could find it. I may have to find it somewhere, or ask my dad, because, like, he took a photo. He took a photo of this, and that photo is me and Dee wearing the Venom shirt together. Like, we both wore the shirt. Like, that shirt was able to fit two people in it. And it's probably almost to my size now that I'm grown up, because like I got that shirt from 2018. I saw the movie around 2018, but I don't know if I still have that shirt. I think I only have like two Venom shirts. I don't know how I ended up getting a second one, but one of them is a very large one. I don't know which. I mean, I technically have a Venom shirt. I brought it with me. You guys have seen me worn it in a couple of videos I've made, especially the one where I think I wore it in my Let There Be Carnage video where I did a skit for 1 week. There's gonna be Carnage. I don't know. I cannot remember. I cannot think at the moment. I'm kind of all over the place. Again, I wish I took notes, but I'm a bit of a rush at the moment. I got somewhere to be later today, but and I'll tell you what it is in another video, because once I get back home from top secret, whatever it is, I'll let you guys know what it is, because I'll be making a video about it anyways. But so yeah, so that Venom shirt, which is currently again in the washing machine, either that's the one that I got from 2018 or the second one, which I don't know how I got the second one, but still, and I also brought this guy. I brought this guy to the theater. I don't know when I got this exactly, probably either 2017 or 18. And what happened to Disney Infinity? Why are they not making more figurines like these? Like for the end, like what about Spider-Man or Falcon Winter Soldier? Like, what about the other characters? Did Disney Infinity die or something? Are they not going to be making a 3.0 or a 4.0 or a 5.0 or something? Good lord, what have I missed? But I brought him to the theater, and I had a blast watching the damn thing, because, like, we all enjoyed the freaking movie. Like, and funny story, me, Gabe, and D, which I was like, I think D was with us, but then D but while we were watching the post-credit scenes, D remembered, like, yeah, I was with you guys. So yeah, me, Gabe, D stayed at the credits because, of course, every Marvel movie has a post-credit scene, and yeah, same goes for other superhero movies that isn't Marvel, DC, or anything. But yeah, and then I wanted to stay longer so I could see if there was a second one. And before I talk about my thoughts on the first post-credit scene, let me talk about my thoughts for the second one. I mean, probably it isn't a big deal now, because that movie's already out, but I'm going to explain my reaction to it. So, like, it showed, meanwhile, in another universe, it showed footage of freaking Spider-Verse. And I'm like, whoa, what? I had a billion questions, so I'm like, are they both connected? I mean, they're technically both non-MCU movies, and non-MCU means it's a Marvel movie, but not part of the MCU. So, yeah, I call them non-MCU movies. But still, I'm like wondering, why am I watching? Like, so can Miles Morales just walk into Venom's universe or something? I'm still wondering to this day. I'm. It'd be crazy if there was a second post. Like, I'm gonna once I see Let There Be Carnage next week, I'm gonna stay in case there's two post-credit scenes, and it'd be crazy if the second post-credit scene is gonna be it has to do with Spider-Verse too. Like they could probably do the same thing they did with the first one. But still, I was going nuts with that. But for the first post-credit scene, I was a bit spoiled about this because around the 5th of October, I'm like looking up Venom, and then I see a thumbnail picture of a guy that has red curly hair and an actor I'm familiar with, which would be Harrelson. Woody Harrelson. I don't know if I got his name right, but yeah, I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. But I think I learned a lesson to avoid spoilers around 2018. And then once I saw post-credit scene, I'm like, okay, man, I technically spoiled myself. But is this supposed to be Carnage? Because like we all thought Carnage would be the main bad guy for this movie, but instead they used Riot, who I had no idea this guy. I had no idea who Riot was. Well, man, he's a bit of a badass in this movie, but and once the ending of the post-credit scene, him saying, "When I get out of here, and I will," which of course he does, because we've seen it in the trailers. There's gonna be carnage. Still, that post-credit scene got me hyped because I'm like, Venom 2. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, baby. But yeah, and so yeah, I pretty much figured, okay, yeah, that's Carnage. That's pretty much Carnage. Does he have the symbiote? And I've been wondering if he has had the symbiote, but honestly, I now know the answer to that. He never had the damn symbiote till, well, he bit Eddie Brock's hand. I was showing this official trailer because that's how he pretty much gets Carnage. I pretty much learned a lot of things about Carnage, like how there's a symbiote of Carnage, because technically, Carnage is basically Venom's son. Because, like, it's hard to explain, but you guys should probably know about the origin story with Carnage and everything else, but still, I had a blast watching this movie, and I have watched it for the second time with my dad when he was here to visit us for, I think, my brother's birthday. So, yeah, not only we saw Goosebumps 2, but we also saw Venom as well in the same theater where I was like, the theater was playing two movies, Goosebumps 2 and then Venom. Like me and my dad both saw those movies. Me and my dad and brother D. Me and my brother and our dad went to see both of those movies at the same theater at our hometown, and it was a fun memory. And I don't know if my dad remembers that, but he'll probably remember it once I remind him. But anyways, that's just a little short experience I've had from Venom. Now let's get down to business. So I don't know how many times I've watched this, but I just freaking love this movie, and I still love it to this day. And I have heard that people have not liked this movie, and yeah, I was questioning, and I probably was like, what are you talking about? This movie is awesome. This movie is awesome. You guys do blah blah blah. But I don't know what I said, but I know I think I know for a fact I was probably upset that people didn't like this movie. But then again, I was a kid. I did not understand about the word opinions, because like everyone has their own opinions for this movie, which I can kind of understand what people are talking about now that I'm a teenager, but just know this, I'm pretty much now going to be nitpicking on this movie for the rest of my life. But I'm still going to love it because it's still awesome to this day. I had a blast watching it. And I wore my damn costume last night. Because why not? Why freaking not? But anyways, now let's dive down to random spoilers. But, since Venom 2 is coming out next week, and if you guys have not seen the first one, yeah, spoiler warning. You should probably watch the first one. But if you did not like this first one, okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. I'll try to respect it. Everyone's got their own opinions. Some of us like the movie. Some of us didn't like the movie. And I'm one of those people that did like the movie. But still, if you have not seen it, then yeah, you should pretty much watch it. Because, because you can never know. I mean, still, spoiler warning. And then come back here after you're done watching Venom. Anyways, 3, 2, 1. Where do I even begin? Okay, I'm gonna go try to take notes or something. Okay, I lied. I didn't take notes. I just went to grab my water bottle because I'm terribly thirsty. I'm just gonna start off with probably the important details. So, Eddie Brock and Venom, No, they're both funny as heck, which I mean, I can understand how people would have wanted this to be R-rated or something. I mean, I actually, I don't know if I could understand. I mean, I sort of understand. But let's just say I understand probably 25% or something. I don't know, but I liked both Venom and Eddie Brock's relationship in the movie because not only they're both funny, because like they're pretty much just both just two friends. Like this is probably gonna be weird, but here it goes. I ain't never seen two pretty best friends, and one of them's gotta be an ugly alien parasite. Yeah, that was probably weird, but probably get the idea or something. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, I can understand people are upset that Venom does not have the signature spider thing, and I was wondering about that because once I saw the third trailer, I'm like, wait, where's the spider logo? Where's the spider logo? Shouldn't he have a spider logo? I don't see it. All I see is white veins or something. And I am digging the white veins. I am digging the white veins for some reason, but I'm just digging the white veins. I draw too many white veins for Venom in my drawing, but I mean they're on there. I could just I don't know. But I really like Venom. Now, I like how he can make his own weapons. I mean, all he did was make a shield or something. I don't know if he made much. I mean, the only symbiote, or well, two. If you think about that Carnage, who can make a crap ton of weapons because he's absolute Carnage, maximum Carnage. If you get what I mean. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that Riot, who apparently is a pro player or something, I forgot what Venom said, but he could create any weapon he wants and. Like I said earlier, he's a bit of a badass, and I wouldn't say he's the best villain, but he's a good villain in my opinion. Now, Colton Drake. So yeah, I did just watch 3C Films' review for Venom, and I get to sort of understand what he means, but Colton Drake is just alright, in my opinion. I wouldn't say he's the worst villain, but I probably wouldn't say he's a good villain than that. He's just an okay or a meh villain. But for Riot, I liked Riot. I did like how Riot was in this movie because he's not only he's a badass, he's pretty much terrifying. I guess you could say he's a bit terrifying, but like he's mainly badass. I did enjoy the final battle between Venom and Riot, and just when Venom is just like, no wait, I meant to say Riot, traitor, and then Venom, have a nice life. I could see what Venom did there because technically in the beginning of the movie, Colton Drake says this to Venom, "Have a nice life," and then Venom basically gets back at Drake for this, "Have a nice life." Now they're even. But and I was a bit upset that with Eddie's love interest Annie, like I did not know they broke up. Like no, wait, scratch that. I was upset that they like broke up and they were about to get married, but that's not gonna happen. But I probably should have rewatched the trailers because, like, in the teaser, Eddie says this: "Maybe it was a breakup," and I'm like, why didn't I not? Why? How did I forget about that? I should have known there'd be a breakup, but I didn't because I forgot. How did I forget? But that's just how my brain's just all over the place. I couldn't even remember anything. Anyway, I'm thirsty. Always required, folks. Always required. And a funny story. I've been betting on this. I don't know what year exactly. It's either between 2019 or 2020. Well, let's just say I've been betting on this on pretty much since either 18, 19, or 2020. One of those 3 years. But what was it that I've been betting on since one of those 3 years? And that is Dan dying. Now, I don't hate him. And you could say I'm a bit jealous. He's with Annie and like she and Eddie should be together. But I was a kid. Back then. Now, who knows if Eddie and Anna are gonna get back there? Heck, Anna could possibly die and let there be carnage. But we'll have to find out. But still, I enjoyed Dan. He's not a bit of a hateable character. He's a bit of a funny guy, but still, I was all right with him. Like, he's an all right guy. All right. I'm cool with him. He's cool. We're cool. He's cool. Cool beans. Anyway, still, I've been betting on this since either 2018, 19, or 2020. And that is Dan dying from Carnage. And then, once that happens, Annie would be back together. But that's probably not going to happen. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. Because, heck, Annie could possibly die in Let There Be Carnage. But we'll have to find out next week. But it's just something I've been betting on ever since. And we shall see if I will be right. And you're probably wondering, did I bet my brother about this? Like, if I'm right about this, he has to pay me something. No, I'm just like, it's just a prediction. Yeah, a prediction that I figured would happen. But we shall see. Again, we shall see if it'll happen. And if he does die, I'll admit, I'll be upset. Because again, he's a cool guy in the movie. All right, what else? What other thoughts? All right, so there's 2 character deaths that I was a bit upset about. One, which was, I think, I'm gonna look up the cast. I can never remember everyone's names. Like, I watched the freaking movie last night, and that doesn't make any sense. I just don't know. Dora Scourge. Yeah, Scourge. So, yeah. She warned Eddie about what Colton Drake is doing. And speaking about Colton Drake, what he's doing in this movie, what he's doing in this movie is completely messed up, but also illegal. Like, he's trying to have these symbiotes basically bond with human beings, parasites and hosts and everything. He's basically trying to get all of us to space or something. I mean, I'm gonna rewatch it again. I literally just watched it last night. How have I forgotten so much details? Good God, I suck at making reviews, especially these types of reviews or something. But as I was saying, and like, this scene pissed me off. I wouldn't say it's a negative, but it pissed me off because, like, once he had Isaac be like the first test subject to try on one of the symbiotes, he ends up dying, which I saw that coming. It was shown in the trailers. I freaking saw it coming when I watched it in the theater and everything else. I saw it coming from a mile away, mostly from the trailers. And next thing he says, bring in the next test subject. Bring in the next test subject. I messed that up, but basically, he's asking to bring in the next test subject because he's like, okay, he's dead. Well, I don't care. I'm gonna be. These people are gonna be dying anyways. If you know, I don't care. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I don't care. Bring in the next test subject, who will probably die anyways. I don't know, but I don't give a crap about these people. I would like to be evil. So I'm like, because like he did not give a crap about him, which is he's just insane. He truly is insane, but not as insane as Woody Harrelson's Carnage. Which let me talk about my thoughts on Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy, aka Carnage. Now, when I found out who the actor was, I'll admit I was a bit 50-50. This wasn't who I expected to be Carnage. I honestly didn't know who I wanted, which actor I would have wanted to be Carnage. Like, I mean, I heard that Jim Carrey was going to be Carnage in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man universe. Like, when I think about it, Jim Carrey is freaking perfect as Carnage in Sam Raimi's universe. Like, you could say I probably would have had him as Sony's Carnage, but again, I didn't know who to decide to who should be Carnage in the movie. Hello? Oh, I wonder who got that, babe. Be right back. Sorry about that. That was my little brother, Ryan, who wants to play Fortnite with me, which, funny story, we were playing Fortnite all day from 10 to 12, well, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and we got, like, mythic items for Venom and Carnage, but we kept dying. I just kept dying, have not won a battle royale or anything. But yeah, I couldn't decide who should be Carnage. So, yeah, I guess I had to deal with Woody Harrelson as Carnage, but after seeing the trailers and his portrayal, yeah, I'm reconsidering it. I mean, I haven't fully made my decision, but it's probably going to be like, okay, I take everything back I said about Woody Harrelson, that I was a bit disappointed that he was going to be Carnage and everything else. I take all that back, because that's just something I'm probably going to say once I see Let Them Be Carnage, because actually it's probably going to happen anyways, because I know for a fact I'm going to be impressed with what Woody Harrelson is going to bring as Carnage, which oh, it is going to be a bloodbath. And it's PG-13, which I was surprised, because, like, I mean, Could have been cool. I mean, funny story, if it was going to be R-rated, Venom, I mean, you know, the 2018 version, if that was going to be R-rated, I pretty much wouldn't see it. I'm like, no, I can't see it, dang it. But it was PG-13. I'm like, yes, oh, thank God it's PG-13. But what about Joker? Oh, that was R-rated. And of course, I could not saw that till last year. And I'll be doing a movie review of that next month. So stay tuned. Do stay tuned. But yeah, and this is pretty much the Venom of the Carnage is of course PG-13. So yeah, and people are a bit upset about that. But if you watch Chris's 3C film, if you watch 3C's films Tik Toks, like he made a TikTok about it, and yeah, I understood what he said. Now, was I upset that it was PG-13? No, I'm cool with it being PG-13 or R-rated. But anyways, back to topic. But still, anyways. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Colton Drake is straight up insane. But, like, having those people be, like, guinea pigs, just test subjects, like, oh, my God. This is freaking illegal. And I think my mom probably said something about that. Something similar to that. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch this movie with her again. But, yeah. Other thoughts. So, I also asked one of my close friends, childhood friends, Ethan, who's a bit older than me, a lot older actually, probably an adult now or something, but I asked him some knowledge for Venom because I didn't know much about Venom. I only knew mainly his weakness. I knew a couple of stuff about Venom, but those mainly had to do with Spider-Man. The one thing I knew about him, I knew a little bit about him, but most of that had to do with Spider-Man. But the one thing I mainly knew for the rest, basically ever since I saw Spider-Man 3 or anything, it's his weakness. I've only known his weakness, and that would be bells, as in, ding, 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 top of morning. Basically, that's his weakness. Noise. And I saw a clip of that, and they were using, like, grenades or something that made supernova noise or something, whatever you could call it. And yeah, I'm like, that's his weakness in this one. Oh my God. I was losing my mind about it, just making a big deal of it. But there was another thing I found out from this movie, and that not only pretty much sound waves is his weakness, but fire is his weakness. But not to Venom only. Basically, all symbiotes. That's the only two weaknesses I know for the symbiotes. And I'm curious to know what type of symbiotes are on the planet. Like, what does the planet look like? I mean, I have a feeling we're probably going to get something similar. Like, once Venom sees Carnage, he's then going to give Eddie a flashback montage. Like, these guys are actually bad news. These guys are not only threats to my kind, but threats to everywhere. Like, we're going to get a montage of Carnage's attacking a bunch of symbiotes on Venom's planet. But sadly, I doubt that's going to happen, but I'd like to see that go down. Basically, a flashback montage of Venom explaining why Carnages should not exist because they're straight up bad to the bone or something, if you get what I mean. But what else? Good God, I really should have taken notes for this. Looks like I'm out of water. Oh, damn it. Other than that, so yeah, I could kind of understand what people are saying. And one of the negatives for I mean, I honestly don't have any negatives for this. Oh, actually, I probably do. And that is the character's death. So yeah, like I said earlier, Dora's skirt. So yeah, she died, and I was upset about that. I was extremely upset about that. Basically, Colton Drake just freaking murdered her. Let her die. That's straight up freaking murder. But also, while Riot was on his way to San Francisco, which took him 6 freaking months, which was that even possible? Is it because of walking or something? Like, he could just get there right away using a plane or something. But he basically used people to get there, and he...
Turn more into your lives. My name is Jacksepticeye, and welcome back to Happy Wheels.
Yeah, this ding-dong's been watching Jacksepticeye Happy Wheels. You said to interrupt me, didn't you? I'm very sorry about this. This is gonna be happening to me. This is gonna be happening to me pretty much the rest of the channel. I can technically end this out on YouTube Studio, but if I let this out, did not cut this out at all, then yeah, I don't know why I did. Probably to be funny or something. I don't know. I don't know. How long can you be staying there?
Forever. No.
You think you could close the door?
You got news to movies videos.
LeBron James is not there anymore.
I think he just said everybody knows the moon's made out of cheese and Carnage. Is that what he just? I think that's what he just said. I don't know, but another thing, Riot used people, like pretty much combine themselves, used hosts and everything to get there. But what I'm trying to say is that he used a child to get there. And I'm like, oh, what the hell, man? What the hell, dude? Are you serious? I mean, that's probably my only negative. I probably have another negative, but I can't think of one at the moment. I have to watch it again, which I will rewatch around Thursday in preparation for Untitled Chapter. Because why not? Why freaking not? But I would have more thoughts, but I should have done this last year, and I should have mainly taken notes for this. But I'm a bit of a rush because, again, like I said earlier, I have somewhere to go, and I just realized something. Like, I just realized that was on my door. I forgot my dad put that on my door. But feel free to comment below what you think that is, guys. I'll explain where I'm gonna be going in a couple of minutes later. You'll probably see the video tomorrow or something. I don't know, but still, whatever you see up there, wherever I have to go right now in the next couple of minutes, that is involved. Whoever that is up there, it's involved with whatever I'm going at. But you'll find out. But anyways, I guess that's just all my thoughts I gotta talk about for Venom. Again, I should have made this last year. And mainly, I should have taken notes. I gotta always take notes. This is a lesson I need to learn. And it shall be a lesson I will learn for 2021. Like how I learned a lesson back in 2018. Avoid spoilers. But here's my lesson for 2021 that I have learned. Always take notes if I'm gonna make reviews. That was super weird. But basically, I should always take notes if I'm gonna be doing reviews. Like how I took notes for Rise of the Titans or Black Widow or... No, I didn't take notes for Shang-Chi. I had to remember. I had to try my best to remember some parts about that. But still, I gotta take notes. I gotta always take notes. But anyways, if you have seen the movie, let me know your thoughts, comments down below. And yeah. And I also heard someone said this on YouTube once they talked about this YouTuber, which I think was comic book 2, I think. I don't know if that's his name. Shout out to comic book 2 anyways. Why am I gonna give him a shout out? Because why not? Why not? Everyone deserves to get a shout out. For free, I guess, or something. But basically, Comic-Con 2 said something that if you liked Venom, you will love Let There Be Carnage even more than the first one. But if you didn't like Venom, you will love this one. That's what I'm trying to say is that if you like the first one, because like once you see Let There Be Carnage around Friday, if you like the first one, it may look like you may like the sequel a lot more than the first one. But if you didn't like the first one, and once you see the second one, you are going to love the second one, but not the first one, but the second one. Something like that. That's just what I heard. It's just something I just throw off or something. But again, that's my thoughts for Venom, which came out in theaters October 5th, 2018. And yeah, I still enjoy this movie to this day. Sadly, I'll now be nitpick. Oh, I forgot one more detail when my brother interrupted me. So the CGI. The CGI, I could see what's going on with the CGI. It's a bit weird looking, and I thought I was alright with the CGI, but now that I've rewatched it, I'm like, oh, okay, the CGI, okay. I think I could see what they're talking about. Okay. Ooh. Maybe a 6 out of 10 with the CGI or something? I don't know. But that's just another thing for I knew I was forgetting something. But again, that's my thoughts for Venom. And yeah, do stay tuned for not only my movie vlog next week, but also my review. But I will post my spoiler review for Let There Be Carnage around the 8th of I almost said September. I meant to say October. The 8th of October. I'll be posting my spoiler review. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next movie review, which will be Venom. Let there be carnage. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I'm so freaking weird. But as always, peace out.